colour here, it's a green with a touch of orange in it, so I'm going to go for a slightly orangey lipstick. It's not a bright orange, it's a sort of more of a rusty orange. So this one's called Chili by Max Factor. That can completely, you know, be the bare minimum I would do. If I wanted to just do a little bit more, I could use a concealer. So I've got L'Oreal True Match 4N. I would usually add a tiny bit of peach if I'm looking at darker or bluey areas, but we're just going to apply a bit without just to see what it looks like. So I would apply it just to the darkest parts, so darkest parts of dark circles, for example. So I'm not spreading it out onto the whole eye area. And then just the darkest parts of hyperpigmentation, and just sort of blend it in with the fingertip, which just gives a bit of warmth. So the hyperpigmentation can make my skin look quite patchy. And it's generally from the sun damage and scarring, stuff like that. So just doing that can just make the skin appear a little bit clearer. Now my untanned skin looks sort of more like that colour, but my skin has had, my face has had more sun exposure over the years. Another thing that I can do is just use a little bit of powder, just a tiny touch. I've got this banana powder. White translucent powder just tends to sit on my skin, so if we just put a little bit, just a tiny bit, some of those areas. And I also can use just a tiny bit with a brush and just on shiny areas. So I've got no foundation at all. The other thing we can do is just use a tiny bit of blush. I've got a muted warm blush, Warm Rose by Nude by Nature. Just adds a bit of colour to my otherwise quite bland complexion.